the day about him.
Yes.
It has nothing to do with any of these fuckos that go down there.
Goes, please, people. Please. It's a very busy day. So then, the next thing I saw before I sat down, I forgot, and I thought of Anthony, actually. There's a guy that's trying to sell the fact that the CIA killed John Lennon, and I got him on video.
And he's down there, too?
Yes.
Preaching
you want
to people?
You want to hear what he has to say about the death of John Lennon?
Please, I want to hear this
huge sign.
Drivel.
Huge, yeah, go ahead.
See, it wasn't the CIA, it was the MDC.
Huh?
Mark David Chapman.
Oh, no, Mark David Chapman was hired by the CIA.
I was looking for a joke.
Yeah.
Oh. No. I just threw out letters. Let me throw out 3 more. B-O-O.
No, it's on my YouTube channel there, Danny. Whoa. I'm sorry, I should have told you.
The MDC, was it? Wow.
I was thinking some kind of racist stuff for Yoko, but yeah. All right. Let's all take a breath and recover from that. Oh, Jimmy.
It's yeah. Here's
and this is CIA guy.
Yeah, maybe Jesse Ventura could do a conspiracy thing.
Hold on. He's got. Let me
set the scene.
He's absolutely kooky looking. He's got a giant like sandwich board thing on him that says CIA killed in red letters, of course, Lennon.
Right.
And he's got all kinds of literature in his
he's got his book he's trying to sell. That it looks like he has maybe 5 copies that he made.
Yeah.
And then little flyers with the basic info on how
Leary's
CIA
book is
killed
bigger.
Lennon. Yeah.
Leary's book is bigger than that fucking thing.
So I said, fuck, I gotta talk to this guy for a second. So I walked up to him.
It's in the middle, and suddenly you're in their universe.
Interesting. Well, I got it stuffed in one of my pockets. I'm gonna read it.
How did this happen?
What happened?
CIA killed Lennon.
You're welcome. Take care. They killed him because of Central America. They were launching their wars against Nicaragua and El Salvador right at that moment. And Lennon was seen as the one person who could galvanize 1 million people into the movement. So he had to be eliminated. Mark David Chapman was in close proximity to the CIA in 1975. That's part of the public record.
Wait, did Mark David Chapman have something to do with it?
He was programmed to pull the
What do you mean he was programmed?
He was hypnotized under their MK Ultra program.
You just walk away from him. That's the equivalent of the hang-up.
Yeah, on video.
On video.
That's the equivalent of that.
I like how you still hear him babbling as you're just walking away from him.
What an asshole.
Mark David Chapman was close to the CIA in 75. How close was he? Did he live near them? What is he even talking about?
What I learned about the conspiracy guy yesterday, you have to speak very calmly and very confidently, and then whatever you're saying is real.
Yeah.
Doesn't that sound very
what
real?
It is it, right?
Yeah.
CIA, Mark David Chapman.
Maybe Jesse Ventura could do a little thing on...
I don't think so. I don't even believe this asshole.
No.
Conspiracy. This man's a filthy hippie. I bet he never served.
So
what an ass.
Yeah, he was an ass. The place was filled with assholes. So
I'd love to know the background on that, though, like where he gets it and how much of that is just utter and complete bullshit. A fucking uber fan,
right?
With his jealousy and his feelings of inadequacy, goes up and shoots John Lennon.
Yep.
And then this guy's got to bring in a fucking Oswald CIA connection thing. It's just...
Well, doesn't it all start with one little tidbit, you think? One little weird thing? Not an actual fact, but some little weird thing that pops up, and then they just run with it, right?
I'm sure we can all somehow be weirdly, like, 6 degrees of separation connected to somebody in... intelligence, the CIA. Oh, do you know this person actually knew his brother met with this guy who it turns out was a CIA agent? And you're like, well, and?
Right.
You know, they walk around. They don't lock them in lockers at night. You know, so you're going to meet people from different jobs, police officers that are in anti-terrorism things. But they make it like it's so like, Look at that. He knows more people than just people that work at a gas station.
Sure. Yeah.
So they take that and spin it into this big hot wind.
But enough info.
Hot wind, as I call it.
Enough info for a book? That guy had a book on it.
Yeah, Leary's got one, too. It's really
Yeah.
just a few pages long. And there's probably a lot of pictures of John Lennon.
Yeah, then I moved on to the actual Imagine Mosaic where I saw the mayor, fighting with the guy.
Fighting with the...
Even though it was a peace love day,
Peace, love. First of all, Lennon, played guitar.
Right.
And this other guy's guitar case was infringing on the mayor's area.
Yeah.
And he gets mad at that.
Yeah.
It's a day that's supposed to commemorate the love that was John Lennon.
Well,
and it's a guitar case, so it fits in. It's and this fucking self-serving ass cock is out there yelling at him because his guitar case is on there.
He said, man, I'm stressed out. There's a lot going on today.
It's about me. I bet when he got
going on
dressed,
today.
he gets in front of a full-length mirror and has a little talk with himself about how it's his day, and he's going out there, and then probably gives himself and points his fingers at the mirror.
Yeah.
Goes, yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
Now let's go get him.
Yeah, he's in the paper today if you want to see what he looks like.
Fortunately, not for other reasons.
No. So then I squeezed my way. I said, fuck it, and I was ground zero at the Mosaic. There were thousands of people behind me. Thousands. It got so fucking crowded. And all of a sudden, somebody squeezes through the crowd and just drops a letter on the Mosaic. And I tweeted it in 4 parts. We got to read the letter today on the air.
The letter is...
Jimmy will love the letter.
Babble.
Who wrote it?
It is
just a fan.
A girl named Madeline.
To John?
Of course.
Yeah, there's the letter.
I don't think he'll be picking it up anytime soon, to tell you the truth.
Who wants to read this?
Oh, we can't get it. Let me see.
This is for John Lennon on the 30th anniversary of his death. That was left at the Imagine Mosaic.
Dear John.
Could you point out all the grammar errors too while you read this? Yes.
Your music inspires me so much, and when I read about it,
First of all, let me say there's a comma after dear.
Right.
yeah,
And then
not after John. Dear.
And then she didn't go down a line and did not indent. I think John Lennon would be and the Y in your isn't capitalized because she starts off with John, your music. It should be Dear John,
right.
Your music with a capital Y and your.
Right.
Exactly.
It's dear, comma. I didn't even notice that one.
Imagine there's no grammar. You can in this letter.
Yes.
Yeah, that's so that's just the first fucking 3-4 words.
All right, I'll read it.
But who am I to say?
Dear John, your music inspires me.
That's exactly how it's written.
That's how it's
So
supposed to
much.
be read.
And when I read about how happy you and Yoko were, it makes me feel happy you and Yoko were the perfect pair. Just trying to have...
You and Yoko wear the perfect pair.
We're the perfect pair.
That's
Oh,
another
great.
problem the guy had.
Location, not we are.
Right.
Yes.
Just trying to have change for the world. That is a very hard thing to do. It is so inspiring how many people you did change, because when you had power over people who loved you, you used it. People say your wife broke up the Beatles. I don't think so. I don't think so. When I've heard that Paul got mad.
Sorry, I couldn't get the whole letter in one tweet. So we go to part 2.
Part 2. This is such drivel from a lunatic. This sounds like a letter that would be written right before you shot John Lennon if he was still alive.
How about you just think this and don't write it down?
Right.
And how about you use a period every once in a while?
Period.
Paul got mad because when I heard Paul got mad that she was coming to recordings, I thought that Yoko just wanted to learn about the Beatles and be there to experience a great thing. I love your bed. In for peace you did for Yoko and you. It is wonderful how you and Yoko met.
Why can't we explain that?
Oh.
Jimmy reads these letters literally, and it's the funniest thing. That was a scratch-out word.
It's a scratch out of the word and then the very next word is and.
And these letters are much bigger. These are getting bigger and bolder.
Yes.
So someone's getting a little confident.
Because their pillows are wearing off.
It is wonderful how you and Yoko met. I wish you were still here with us on Earth.
Another page.
Sorry.
Okay.
I want to make sure people can read this.
Oh. Whenever anyone says anything bad about you, Yoko, Paul, Ringo, or George, I always say how nice of a person every one of you are, except me.
Oh, any one of you, which makes no sense.
Oh,
sorry.
Any one of you, right. I always say how nice of a person any one of you are, except me.
No, that's Mick Jagger spelled
That's Mick Jagger spelt like McDonald's.
Right.
It's this idiot wrote Mick Jagger, big capital M, small c, capital J, A-G-G-E-R. Mick Jagger. Like, go to Mick Jagger's. Can I supersize that, please? At Mick Jagger's.
And let it be known, not one period yet. This is one long sentence.
This is known as a rambling ass.
Yeah, go ahead.
I always say how nice of a person any one of you are, except Mick Jagger. I read an article about you and how you didn't like Mick Jagger, and now Paul gave him the song "I Want to Be Your Man" as a favor, and then he was bad-mouthing you after you lent him a song that will bug me forever. Ugh. I have heard.
I've heard another page.
This is the last part.
I have heard.
Yeah, I got it.
I have heard such great things about you, and if someone says anything bad about you, I never believed it, because it is never true. Yoko is so beautiful.
See, it should be, it was never true, Yoko is so beautiful. That's how I would read it,
Yes.
but yeah, I think she went because it's never true.
Yes. She looks like Droopy Tits McGillicuddy. I never believed it because it is never true. Yoko is so beautiful. I read that you loved the one photographer because his picture made Yoko look...
that is the word.
Picturey. Picture is picturey.
Because his picture made Yoko look even more beautiful. It was apparently a photo of someone else. Even more beautiful than she really is. Give peace a chance. Love, Madeline. P.S. I love you and Yoko.
Now wait for your response there, Madeline.
How old is Madeline?
I don't know. I didn't see
I think
her.
Madeline's like a Stalker Patty type thing, but only really, really, really retarded.
Madeline's an ass.
So.
And it looks like it's from a little notepad because it's ripped out of the spiral binder.
Angrily ripped out.
Yes.
Angrily ripped out.
That person is insane.
So then the next video you gotta just check out for yourself. I tweeted it. I decided I was hungry during the sing-along portion of the festivities, and I videotaped myself reaching down and picking up one of the hippies' green apples and taking a bite out of it.
It's during what song?
Jimmy.
Yeah,
It's more of a visual.
Oh, that's nice. Green apple. Oh.
I was right in the middle, man. You bent down this.
And your foot's on the flower. What if
Foot's on the flowers. You took a bite out of their dumb apple.
Their dumb green hippie apple.
Pretty funny.
It was almost poignant for a second. Because you had the apple, and it was like Apple Records and shit like that. And then it's up to the people. And they're all having fun. And then it slowly goes down, and you just see the apple with a giant bite taken out of it, and Opie's dumb foot on the fucking flowers.
I just sat there for like 2 hours, man.
What a bunch of dolts.
And then finally we can move on. There was so much more, but the one other thing that stands out, I decided to be a real asshole and try to start the "Give Peace a Chance" chant. Because that's what they do when they get together.
All you got to do is start.
I live in the area. I've seen it happen a million times.
And then before you know it, thousands of people are doing it.
I wanted to be the guy.
Right.
For once, I wanted to be the guy that starts a chant. I always wanted to be the guy at a sporting event or at a Lennon thing to start the chant. And I failed miserably.
You got to fail?
Yeah.
All we are saying is give
give peace a chance.
One other person singing with you.
All we are saying.